If you guys don't know, Marty has put my friendship with my best friend at risk. He's over there trying to blackmail me into getting onto his channel. Because of Music Biz Marty on YouTube, my friendship with my best friend is at risk. When I first started YouTube, I knew I would have to deal with haters. I was prepared for the haters. I was prepared for the shit talkers and the idiots that think they know shit. I was prepared talking comments. What I wasn't prepared for is for my life to be put in jeopardy, my family's lives to be put in jeopardy, me being shot at and almost killed, me getting into a fight with somebody and almost being killed because they want to fucking ruin my life. And I sure as hell never expected my friendship with my best friend to be on the line. I never expected any of this.
That's a fucking lie, you dumb hooker.
Welcome back to another installment of the Cyraxx Deep Dive series here on the Swamp Dweller Live channel. Today we're going to be looking at a fun and depressing arc, I should say. Fun for us, not so fun for everybody involved. The security Jake, Hillbilly Jake, best friend of Cyraxx Jake Saga, whatever you want to call it, has been an ongoing one for quite some time. I do believe it might have recently come to an end after some harassment Jake received, so this could be ongoing and we might have another part to this in the future. Jake is definitely an interesting character. He's not much better than Rax in my opinion. He's got a lot of interesting pending cases against him. He seems to be just a little too handsy with the goblin, and you'll see for yourself. He seems to be a bit definitely flavorful, if I could say the least.
But dude, one of these days, man, bro, I need to get my fucking brother Jake on stream, bro. You guys think I'm crazy by myself? Y'all think I'm crazy by myself? Wait till you get me and my brother Jake together, dude. We're like, I'm 10 times worse with him around. Like, straight up. I am 10 times worse when he's around. My God.
Well, I'll be damned. We're starting this episode out with an interesting one. We all know Cyraxx tends to rev up his engines when he's around another deviant, and Jake definitely fits that deviancy level of the Raxinator here. They're gonna be like two totems. They're gonna be sending energy between each other, and they're gonna be conducting some real big vibes together, and they're gonna change the world, I'm telling you. Just not for the better.
Yeah, here's the thing. He's not really musically inclined. He's more or less the jokester. He's legit the redneck version of me. Like, you take me and you make me into a fat ass, and no offense to my brother Jake.
Wow.
But you take me and you turn me into a fat redneck hillbilly dude, and that's him. Like, he's literally the redneck version of me, like, to the fullest. Like, I'm a redneck, but this dude is straight up backwoods, hillbilly, duct tape on everything, fucking redneck.
Cyraxx saying that Jake is the redneck version of him, the fat-ass redneck version of him, is actually hilarious, because one, like, Rax, you are literally a hillbilly version of yourself. Like, what are you talking about? And two, it's like, damn, dude, that's really how you're gonna describe your best friend as a fat-ass, overweight, non-musically inclined hillbilly with no brains? Like, come on, man. Oh, man. I don't know how I would react if I was Jake hearing that. I might be just a little offended, to be honest. But I don't know. I'm a good old hillbilly, brother. Hell yeah. I just find it absolutely diabolical that somebody like Chance, who looks like a Wrong Turn movie character, gonna call anybody hillbilly.
But the dude's been my best friend since fucking freshman year of high school, dude. So he's been my best friend for over 13 years, man. Oh, trust me. When I get him on here, I will be getting him to crack some fucking wisecracks. I definitely will be getting him to do some goofy ass shit. Matter of fact, hold up. Where's my fucking phone at right quick? Where's my goddamn phone at? Is this thing turned on? What I'm about to show y'all was supposed to be in a vlog, but it ended up just staying on my phone. I may end up uploading it onto here. That way you guys can see how me and Jake are outside of, you know, this.
Now, without spoiling anything, I can say after doing hours of research on this particular topic alone, when they hang out together, it's not very funny. There's not many wisecracks. There's probably not more than 3 brain cells in the entire building of them together. And on top of that, to be honest, like all the jokes Jake does make are kind of on par with what you would expect your like 6 or 7-year-old nephew or niece to be telling you and thinking they're absolutely comedic geniuses.
By the way, if y'all ain't know, that's my cat right there. In case y'all ain't know, that's my cat. Alright, let's see here. Where is the one of me and Jake? Here we go. Let me crank this mug up for y'all, man. What's up? Facebook, YouTube, wherever you guys watch this. Out here with this dorky motherfucker right here. Y'all remember this goofy guy right here? The one, the only. Hello, Jake. What's good, bro? What you doing, you crazy son of a bitch? Getting beat up by mosquitoes. Dude, this dude's a 200-pound dude. He's getting ate up by mosquitoes. That's 270, dummy. Either way, it don't matter. I just wanted to follow y'all and say what's up. Hope y'all having a good day, and yeah. Also, we don't know y'all for some new music dropping real soon, but other than that, no, don't believe him. I don't believe him. I never do. And he calls me his friend. Dude, you're my little brother. I thought I was your friend.
The fact that Cyraxx thought that this was an appropriate way to share this content with us instead of just putting it together in a video like he's been saying for all these months is kind of crazy, man. Like, honestly, couldn't really understand what was being said a lot in this. Cleaned it up a bit. Just seems like one of the many hangs they have. You'll see plenty of those coming up here in this episode, but this is one that I couldn't find the actual source footage of, so I don't know if he actually ever uploaded a video of it himself on the internet. Interesting to say the least. I'm sure you'll notice pretty quickly, but pretty much anytime Cyraxx starts one of these videos with Jake, he's always gonna call him some sort of like weird, like inconspicuous, immature name. Something like, look at this loser, look at this wacko, or look at this crazy guy, you know, just weird stuff like that. It just seems so off. I don't know, maybe you guys can kind of elaborate on that deeper, but it just feels weird.
Activate it?
Yeah. What's up, y'all? It's your boy. Got my dork. I know y'all remember this crazy motherfucker. I know y'all remember my dorky ass brother Jake. Motherfucker, get your ass back. Get your ass back here.
Hey,
I know y'all remember this goofy ass motherfucker right here. This crazy son of a bitch. But we're just out here walking around getting photos, going out the woods. Hey, if y'all remember what movie this is from, wait, hold on a second. Hey, if y'all remember what movie was filmed here in these woods, put that shit in the comments, let me know. But yeah, we're just out here walking around having fun. This dumbass is trying to get up into the hospital by getting impaled by that motherfucker.
Oh, nah.
I call bullshit. But yeah, we're just out here walking around. Geese. More geese. Look at that.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
And then they walk
Is it strange to like anybody else that these are like actual grown men, like 30-year-olds, you know what I mean? Like this isn't like 20-year-old, 18-year-old, maybe 21, 22, you know, this is like grown ass men acting like little schoolboys going on their way to the store to get some Jolly Ranchers, brother. And it's just, I don't know, maybe I'm being overly critical. It just gives such weird vibes to me. Just like, he's like, this is my little brother. And he's like, I thought I was your friend. And it's like, it's just getting weird, you know? I mean, it's like, what's going on? This is like the beginning to one of those weird, like, obscure XXX videos, and I'm just like, alright, brother, I guess this is really where OnlyFans is going to now.
That's my call. That's right, Wendy. My dumb ass forgot my jacket, but it's all good. That's all good.
Sure, man?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm not cold. I was like, oh, you're playing with me.
Motherfucker, you're built like a goddamn grizzly bear. But yeah, man, we're just out here walking around, having a good time.
Try not to get rained on.
Yeah, trying not to get rained on. So I'm gonna let you go. We may want to turn around and come back because that shit's coming in hard. Yeah, we are now currently headed back to the house. Like I said, we're just out here getting photos, hanging out. As you guys can see, this dipstick right here. I'm sorry about this video, y'all. This dumbass would forget his brain if it wasn't attached to his fucking head.
No, that'd be you, man.
No, that'd be you.
Shoo-wee! We just saw some romance in the making right there. Jake offered him that beautiful flannel coat of his, and that was really nice of the brother. Seems like Cyraxx is gonna wait it out, though. He's gonna wait it out till they get to the car, get the heater on, because I'm sure later he's gonna want to snuggle up to good old Jake. Definitely giving some interesting romance vibes here. I said a couple episodes back, I think in the Anaconda one, where I was like, dang, man, I was really hoping we were gonna get to see some good hard love. And I think we're actually gonna get to see that. Love on the Spectrum is really coming a long way from the original Netflix season.
As we're here at one of our favorite shops, a little corner store down here. This dipstick right here being crazy as fuck.
Oh, it's great. You go.
But we're just out here picking out what we want. I'm thinking.
Stinking? You gotta go outside for that. I don't think you like it.
Can never go wrong. Can never go wrong with Rockstar, baby. Gotta go on that Rockstar life. What y'all know about that Rockstar?
They don't have diet.
Apparently they don't have diet. Hey Jake, yo, look at the camera and say that again.
They don't have diet.
This guy. You know, sometimes I wonder how me and him are related sometimes.
Ah, there are those jokes we've been hearing from Rax. Those good old jokes. Stinking. You gotta do that outside. Like, god damn, man. Give this man a comedy special. Somebody sent him to Joe Rogan. He's gonna be at the comedy mothership in no time. Put him on Kill Tony. I'm telling you, he'll kill it. Kill it. Absolutely will. This shit's actually funny. Who gave Cyraxx $1 to be able to get himself a sody pop? I don't know, man. I'm looking at you, Sally.
We just got snacks and shit. We're about to head back to the house. You know me, always on that Rockstar energy life, as always.
So we get you. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yo, this guy. One thing about this crazy motherfucker. Yeah, and that's why you never want to do a drive. Holy shit.
What happens when you're on a V8?
This guy. Fair warning to anybody out there that wants to do a ride along with this guy, don't ever do this shit. Swear to God, one of these days this motherfucker's gonna kill me, y'all. If I die,
We both be dying too. You know that.
if I die, my girlfriend gets my channel. Actually, no, my brother Sean gets my channel. If I die, my girlfriend Julia, she gets everything else I own.
Which ain't much.
Oh. Anyways, I'll see you guys when we get back to the house, y'all. Peace.
So Cyraxx claims to be an online e-racing professional, but has never actually driven a car himself, and you can see him kind of getting a little turned on and liking the feelings that he's feeling in his booty right there. I mean, clearly something's going on, because he's shaking around, acting like Jake is driving 90 miles per hour, when realistically Jake is just fucking driving like an idiot. He's not even going faster than the speed limit clearly here. I mean, I don't know, man. Homeboy's acting a little wild over about 60 miles per hour, I'll tell you what, but that's probably the fastest Chance has ever actually gone. So I don't know about you guys, but this is exciting. It's really revving up. I can't wait to see what they do when they get back. Now, there are rumors I saw in the Discord of people talking about Cyraxx mentioning him and Jake having a bunker for when all the end of the world stuff goes down. And after digging pretty deeply, I'm pretty sure this bunker is literally just Jake's basement. It almost feels like that's where he does his sweet little Cyraxx experiments. The goblin cage is down there, if you will.
What is up, everybody? I told y'all I'd be doing a vlog for today. And we are back. This goofy mofo right here. Y'all know this crazy son of a bitch. The one
I am Catalio.
You guys remember my brother, fucking Jake? AKA Hillbilly Jake. Y'all remember this goofy guy? I know it's been a while, man. So fill everybody in, man. How you been?
Hurting. Oh, building shit.
Yeah, so what'd you say you're doing? Building a camper for the back of your truck?
Yeah, building a truck camper in the back of this damn thing.
Oh, nice. So, yeah, we're kind of on our way to go grab a bumper because somebody here backed into a pole, and we're gonna rip the old one off and replace it with a new one. So, yeah, that's gonna be fun. We will see you guys when we get to the store, man. And all I can say is, it's good to have this crazy son of a bitch right here back.
Dealing with work and working on the comp. Wasn't a fight.
I know you have. I know you're busy.
It is some nights I'm just so tired.
At sweet last, the two sweet lovers are reunited after some time apart from each other. I'm not sure how long they hadn't hung out at that point, wasn't really looking for any of that type of info, just felt like this would be a needed trip. I've heard so many stories in the comments about this little trip right here. Cyraxx and good old Jake are gonna go to a junkyard and attempt to get a bumper for Jake's new truck, or old truck at this point, I guess. But seems like they can't figure out how to get the darn thing loose and onto Jake's truck. So it really just seems like Cyraxx fumbles around, running around, acting like he knows stuff. There's even a moment where he runs up to this really basic Chrysler, like one we have all seen on the road a bunch of times. Your neighbor might even have one right now. And he's like, "Oh damn, is that a Bentley? Oh no, it's just a Chrysler. Oh wait. Yeah, it's pretty sick though. Hell yeah." I'm just like, "Dog, it's just a Chrysler. It's just a regular Chrysler."
So here we are trying to rip from the bottom up here. Old Jake here's doing that while I'm holding this bumper up for him. Or this
so rested.
If you see shit falling, that's our bad. You got it, man?
I don't know yet. That's a good question.
If it even get under there, it can.
No, I'm thinking.
Don't think too hard. You might blow the last brain cell you got.
How the hell are we gonna get this damn thing out? These bolts so rotted out.
While you're doing that, we're gonna look for another one. See if I can find any, alright?
You know, not for nothing, I did grow up in the deep south, very rural areas, farms, all that good stuff, and, you know, hillbillies and rednecks galore, and I ain't never met one that wasn't able to take a car apart, at the very least take off some of these exterior parts, if you will, a bumper, a headlight, all that type of stuff. Like, even I can take off most of those things, and I'm not mechanically inclined, honestly. I'm naturally have had to, like, work hard to be good with tools and stuff. It just, yeah, I don't know, feels bad, Jake.
This thing right here, this is gonna be fun. We may have to take this off too, though. Oh, yeah, never mind. I was thinking like maybe it might be attached to the bumper, but I'm looking at it now, and now it's pretty solid as it is.
Well, I soaked the hell out of whatever the hell I found down there. This is my first time ever taking a bumper off.
Yeah, first time for everything, dude. No fucking way. Holy shit, dude. This is crazy. This is an old freaking, what is this, a Bentley? Oh, yo. It's an old school Chrysler. Well, not old school, but still. That's some good shit out here.
By this point in the series, we should all not be surprised to see that Cyraxx wears many facades. 99.9% of the time, he's pretending to be something that he saw once or wishes that he was. But the problem is he puts no effort into learning or having any sort of base level of understanding of any of these things. So when he's out here claiming to be a car guy, a race god, a drift king if you will, and has never even driven a car, let alone can't even get a bumper or even tell the difference between a Bentley and a regular Chrysler you'll see on the street every day of the week, is actually the most mind-numbingly depressing thing I've ever seen.
Oh, you are recording.
Dude.
Tuck.
Sure.
So you want one?
Yeah, why the fuck not?
I get two.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, fuck it, let's grab four. Fuck it. Actually, fuck that, I'll grab another one of these. Fuck it.
Oh, you're gonna get two too, huh?
Yeah, no, dude, I'm fucking hungry. What do you expect, dude? Shit. You hear this guy? Oh, you're gonna get two too, huh?
Yeah.
Hey! Oh my fucking god! Where the fuck have you been, kid?
Working here.
Here and doing my kids?
What? And if you guys don't know who this is one of my best friends, Sam.
No.
No, this is the one that they freaking blamed for freaking doing shit in school that she wasn't fucking doing.
Never the kid.
Left Jake's house. Yeah. We unfortunately didn't find any bumpers. We weren't able to get it.
Well, I'm gonna hillbilly the shit out of it. I'm gonna use a piece of 2x6 for a freaking bumper. Let's see what people say about that.
Yeah, he's gonna wind up using a thing of 2x6 plywood. And yeah, hopefully everything turns out. Yeah.
So this is probably going to be the first and potentially the only time in this entire series that you see Chance have some sort of mundane, normal interaction with another human being who's not his butt buddy, his grandma, Ed off the perks, or some sort of troll who's excommunicating him from some sort of community or activity online. It's pretty funny when you see her side hug him. She's literally like 2 feet taller than him. This guy is legally a midget, I'm telling you. He's like 4'2", and nobody's gonna make me believe otherwise. She also seems incredibly uninterested in anything him or Jake has to say, so there's also that. This next series of clips is gonna be why we're even messing around doing a Jake saga. I know some people who might not be super aware are gonna be like, Swampy D, why are we bullying peripheral characters around Cyraxx? Why not just bully Cyraxx? Well, unfortunately, my friends, we are going to learn some unscrupulous details about our man Jake, and you're gonna see that he is not much better than Cyraxx himself, maybe even potentially worse because he actually has multiple active pending cases against himself.
I gotta throw this out there. Like I know there's like a lot of trolling that goes on. I know that like there's jokes and there's bait. But I've got like a police report, so everyone who's like skeptical or dubious, hold your doubts. Prepare to be disgusted. Prepare to be disgusted. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, it's gross. I think the best bet is just dive right into the police report, right? To give like a full sense of actively going on here right now. Yeah, that's the best bet. That's the best bet. You'll see an Akron Police Department incident report involving one Jake Baroni, who we all of 70. Oh my lord, dude! Yeah, you should be scared. You have every right to be scared. We all know that as Security Jake. Shout out to William Glory Hole once again. Lordy. That's right, RG. That's right, man. Investigation pending. Yeah, linked to suspect's sibling. That's not dark at all, right? You know what? I'll do it moment by moment. Offense number 1: rape. Suspect assaulted victim. I don't want to give it all away at once here.
So I really wasn't overplaying that unscrupulous event we were talking about. The very first charge we're talking about is an R-word event, and that's pretty catastrophic to say the least. And Marty kind of describes it a little weird in the next clip, so I'm not sure if he's saying it was against his sibling, but that's what it's making it seem like, but I'm not quite sure what he's saying. So if anybody can help me understand quite a little bit more in the comments, I'd appreciate that.
You can see in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, offense number 1, rape Jake's brother. And here's a fucked up thing here too. So put this in your pipe and smoke it. Jake always refers to, and let me throw this out there as well. Well, I guess the report will yield it, but how do I say this? Okay, I will say that Jake and Cyraxx do have a brotherly relationship, but currently Jake has regained his power, and now he's the hammer, and Cyraxx is the nail, and he's keeping him quiet by buying him toys, presumably, which is the same thing that happened with Jake as a younger man. And I don't want to portray Jake as a victim. He was, but by buying Cyraxx toys to shut up about getting boned in the ass, I don't know if he's somebody that we should necessarily feel sorry for him for. You know? Yeah, but that's my take on this. I'm sorry for the delay.
Like I said, Marty words it just a little bit weirdly. I'm not quite understanding what he's saying. I'm not sure if he's saying that this was against Jake's brother. I'm a little confused, but from what I understand, these are charges against Jake. So I'm assuming this means Jake was doing this against other people, but I don't want to be quoted on that, and that's what my question really is here. But throwing the whole Cyraxx thing in there, you know, Cyraxx do be getting toys sometimes, and people do be wondering where them toys be coming from, and you know, Cyraxx do be saying he works for his stuff, so maybe this is the work he's been talking about. Maybe this is why he really is so against people like Taylor having an OnlyFans, because they gotta do it easy. They just gotta post their bits online to make that sweet money. Cyraxx actually out here in the streets putting in hard work on them knees. This next series of clips is gonna be Marty trolling Jake very heavily after discovering these interesting and unscrupulous events he has been a part of. Unscrupulous seems to be my word for today, so I'm sorry I've said it at least 3 times in this video, brothers. But with that said, it does seem like Marty has the upper hand here. He calls a plumber. I think he calls like 2 or 3 of them actually, but we're mainly going to cover 1 or 2 just because it does get a bit repetitive. And we're going to hear them show up at Jake's house and Jake refused to let them in, and then we're going to hear Marty confront them and let him know why this is happening. And I believe this might be where Cyrax and Jake's relationship takes a turn for the worst.
Tow truck? I'm not personally going to make that call. I'm not going to call and get like somebody's car yanked. Pizza's weak. I've already sent Jake a handful of pizzas. I know some other people have as well. Let's crank it up a notch. Plumbers? We're going plumbers? Okay, let's see. Akron, 24/7 plumber. Yeah, we got to get at least 4 people there, and then we'll call it a day. Fuck a text now. There's no need for that even. Who cares?
Good morning. Thank you for choosing Roto-Rooter. This is Roger. How may I help you?
Hey, Roger, I got a major issue going on here. I don't know if you'd be able to send one of your guys out to come by and check it out. I don't know how to put this any more polite than there is shit everywhere. Like it's just pumping out of the toilet. It's on the floors and it won't stop. We've tried to stem the tide, but yeah, it's not pretty. It's a pretty sad state of affairs over here, Raj.
Okay, let me get a little bit of information, and then I'll page this up to the plumber to call you.
Thank you.
What is your name, please?
My name is Tony Baroni, Baronie.
I will say, in any normal circumstances, I definitely don't approve and definitely don't agree with wasting the working man's time. I definitely wouldn't be a fan of sending out a plumber, a tow truck driver, anything along those lines, and them just having their time wasted, because time is money, and the only thing you can't get back in life is time. So I hate doing that to people, because I hate that being done to myself. But in this instance, it's definitely justified. I can definitely get behind it.
The best phone number to reach you, Tony, for the area code?
Yeah, the one on here. I don't know if you have like a caller ID or not, but that's the one.
What's your address?
It's 783. That's the one in Akron.
Okay, and your zip code?
Yeah, here, 1 second. What's that up? I'm dealing with it right now. Yeah, cool your jets. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, it's 44.
Okay, I need an email address that we can use to send the receipt for service to.
Yeah, sure, that works. You can use
I'll get this out to the plumber on duty. His name is Tony also.
Oh wow.
You should be hearing from him shortly.
Okay.
If you don't hear from Tony within 30 minutes, give us a call back.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you.
So now the gears are in motion. Marty has the company aware. Now they're going to send a technician their way. So any moment now, we should be getting a plumber calling Marty, and Marty's going to give him this crazy little description of a time that's going a little too badly, a little too smelly, and not the way you'd want to be living your life. Have them rush on down to our good buddy's house and make sure that he is all good. So let's see what he says to this good old plumber.
Hello.
Hey, is this Tony?
Yeah, is this Tony?
This is Roto-Rooter. How are you?
I've been better, sir. I've been a lot better.
Hey, what's going on out there?
There's shit everywhere. It's just keep pumping on out. It's all over the floors. We're taking towels and trying to create like a barrier so it doesn't spread out of the bathroom. We got a serious fight on our hands.
All right, what's it coming out? You got a basement there?
Yeah.
Is it coming out all over the basement as well?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. And are you guys using water and it's still coming up?
Yeah. It's water. It's
No. Are you using water? Are you guys using water? Are you guys like it's coming up? Are you guys using any fluids in the house?
no. It seems like the tide is slowed for now. We have like a family member here who's developmentally disabled, and we try to tell him not to wash his hands. He's got like an OCD thing going on, so he'll wash his hands and he'll use the water, and then, well, what do you know? More shit comes out. It's a nightmare.
All right, I got you.
Yeah.
So it sounds like your main line's backed up. You guys got a bunch of trees out there, or what's your property look like?
It's a home. Yeah, I'd say there's like a moderate amount of trees. I don't know like what a lot of trees is, but yeah, there's some trees.
All right, it's more likely it's your main line's blocked up with tree roots.
Potentially. I don't know. You're the expert.
I wouldn't say all that.
Well, listen, I'll tell you this: if you're a greenhorn, if you're a rookie, this might drive you right out of your business. We got a serious fight on our hands here. I just want this to stop. It smells bad.
Alright, boys, time to rub our hands together for our reward here. We're gonna get to see what Jake's gonna do once this guy shows up beating on his door to try to fix that poop cannon that's going on down in the bunker. Let's see how Jake reacts. I'm really hoping it's gonna be calm, collected, and cool, but I'm not thinking it's gonna be.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, you're at 783, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm at 783 on the porch right now.
Yeah, Jake should be more than happy to let you in. He'll bring you downstairs and we'll point you to where the muck's at.
Yeah, it said it's not a mess here, and I'm here.
Can you put Jake on the phone?
No, go fuck yourself, dude. I don't know who the fuck you are. Stop dealing with this shit, man.
Hey, Jake, let the kind man in.
I don't think so, sir.
You know who this is?
I don't give a shit who you are.
You know why this is happening?
No, I already
Take a guess. Take a guess why this is happening, Jake.
Listen, you're making a guy here that works for a living come at the house.
Well, it's not going to stop, buddy boy. It's not going to stop, buddy boy. Your friend could dance and end all this, but he won't do it. He won't do it because he's a selfish piece of shit. He won't dance because he's a selfish piece of shit. You get him to dance and this will stop. You understand? You understand, Jake? You understand, Jake? Get out of here, Tony. I don't got time for you.
Marty is out here truly doing the Lord's work, making sure that the goblin doesn't have a single relationship left intact by the end of this whole story here. It doesn't matter if it's a beautiful woman, some sort of strapping young lad like Jake. It doesn't matter. The goblin doesn't deserve to have any semblance of a happy life. With that said, we're gonna get to see the goblin rage out and cry all about losing Jake as a best friend and how the trolls, those dastardly trolls, keep messing with his life.
But right now, I need everyone's help. If you guys don't know, Marty has put my friendship with my best friend at risk. He's over there trying to blackmail me into getting onto his fucking channel. Because of Music Biz Marty on YouTube, my friendship with my best friend is at risk. They've begun attacking one of my closest friends that I've known for almost 18 years. And I don't want to lose my friendship with my best friend. This is clearly fucking blackmail and extortion. And there is another person that's involved in this who I'm calling out right now. A man who saw me as a motherfucking threat when I'm not one. Which is Perry Caravello. Perry, I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out, Perry Caravello. You said I was a threat. No, I'm not. And Marty, I'm calling you out as well. I'm not your motherfucking puppet. What you do to people is wrong. And it's fucking sickening. Perry, you need fucking help, man. And Marty, you need to fuck off. How dare you put the friendship of my best friend at risk?
I guess nobody can really say they're surprised, and it's definitely not off-brand for Cyraxx to be upset about losing another relationship, but I guess what's most disappointing is that Cyraxx is down to be best friends with somebody like Jake who has these allegations against them, but I don't think it's the best friend or the friendship type thing that he's really sad about losing. I think he's just sad about losing his cash cow to his toys, because we all know what Goblin's doing with Jake to get them toys out of him. There ain't no other thing he could possibly be doing but a little bit of sexy time exploration down there in the bunker, as they call it.
And Perry, I've seen your skateboarding videos, and honestly, you fucking suck. You're talking to somebody that grew up skating. You're talking to somebody that grew up snowboarding. And trust me when I say, I've seen all your videos, and you fucking suck. You're nothing more than a fucking pussy-ass poser. Sitting there, feeding on people's emotions for views. And purposely getting people to attack you for clicks and views. And that's not right. And I'm not doing this for clicks or views. I'm doing this to save my friendship with my best friend. I'm doing this to put a stop to fucking bullying. And if anybody out there can please help me put a stop to Marty, please fucking do so. Jake's been my best friend for almost 18 years. But I tell you right now, he's one of the very few friends that I have left here in Akron out of all this shit because of Marty and their fucking games they've done to me all these years. This man has been there since day fucking one. And he don't deserve this. His family don't deserve this. His family is like my family. His family doesn't deserve this. No one deserves to be bullied. No one deserves to be attacked.
Once again, every single time Cyraxx calls out anybody who does anything, he is apparently already an expert or an ex-pro at it. Cyraxx, I can guarantee you've never even done a kickflip, my man. I bet you can't even tray flip over that table. I bet you can't even do an ollie, let alone go in a straight line without losing balance and breaking your feeble little femur. At this point, anything Cyraxx says is clearly a lie, but it just gets so annoying sometimes.
Jake's my family. Jake's my little brother. And there's nothing I wouldn't do to protect my friendship with him. Just like I know you guys would do for each other. And just like I know you guys have friends that you guys would defend your friendships for. The fact that Marty is being allowed to do this is sickening. And I'll be honest with you guys. I used to enjoy dancing. When I first came onto YouTube, I used to enjoy it. I would always do dance battles with my friends from high school. We would always have fun. But then when Marty came in and started making me do it, that's when I started hating it. And eventually, I actually ended up getting injured to where I had to retire.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Which is one of the biggest reasons why I don't do it anymore, because of a fucking injury that came up from several years ago. Because back in high school, I used to do a lot of parkour and...
Liar, your pants on fire!
No matter how many times this goblin tries to get sympathy or tries to make you feel bad for him, it almost never seemingly works. I almost never see anybody actually fall for it or change their mind. It kind of just makes them double down because it's just so embarrassing and honestly annoying to see this guy continuously try to victimize himself when he's clearly just lying. He never sustained any crazy injury that couldn't make him dance anymore. I mean, I do know at some point he might have got some stanky leg there and had some sort of gangrene going on with the leg almost fell off, but realistically I don't think that actually stops him from dancing. I mean, have you seen his dancing? It's hardly much of a use of his body besides him flailing around.
Because let me tell you something. When I first started YouTube, I knew I would have to deal with haters. I was prepared for the haters. I was prepared for the shit talkers and the idiots that think they know shit. I was prepared for the shit talking comments. What I wasn't prepared for is for my life to be put in jeopardy, my family's lives to be put in jeopardy, me being shot at and almost killed, me getting into a fight with somebody and almost being killed because they want to fucking ruin my life. And I sure as hell never expected my friendship with my best friend to be on the line. I never expected any of this.
Well, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Hopefully I didn't miss anything pertinent or important in this whole arc, saga, whatever you like to call this Jake story. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe if you want. I'm not really pressuring you into it, but it would be cool to see it, and comment down below. It's nice. It helps out the videos reach more people. The more eyes we can get to see this absolute cretin of Cyraxx, the better. Definitely good to keep them kitties safe and to make everybody aware that people like this are prowling around the internet trying to send their dingling to children. See you guys soon for another episode soon. Not quite sure what we're going to be covering next.